Hi, and welcome to Cardiff Metropolitan University. My name is Simon Dawson. I'm one of the lecturers here who teaches the Food Science and Technology undergraduate and postgraduate programmes. I'm welcome here today with Matt, who's one of our ex-students who graduated last year. So what I'll do is I'll just hand over to Matt. Matt can explain a little bit about himself, and then we'll answer a few questions related to the programme, how he found the programme, and what he's done since graduating university. Matt, just want to talk about yourself, please?
Yeah, of course. I'm Matt Pearce. I studied here from 2012 to 2016. I've only just graduated. And I started off in 2012 studying the course. I did a year placement as well. And it's just been an excellent experience in general. And I think it's a very practical course. And it's something that I think is one of the best decisions I've made in terms of trying to identify where I go career-wise. So it's been very effective to kind of get me from where I wasn't sure what I was going to do and find out this is kind of what I want to do. I'd like to explore further into the world of the food industry.
Excellent. So why did you choose Food Science and Technology as a degree programme in the first place?
So when I was in college, I studied biology and chemistry, and I also did business studies. And at the same time, I was also working part-time as a butcher. And initially, it was recommended to me by my dad, and somehow he found a degree that was literally chemistry, biology, business studies, and food as well. And I didn't know anything about the food industry, but then I started looking into it, and I thought, there's something here. I was quite curious about it. I was like, I'm really interested to see what this is all about. And I was in a careers lesson in my college, and I wrote down that I was going to do food science technology.
Yeah.
And the person took in all the forms from everyone in the class, and then he got to me and he said, Matt Pearce, food science technology, and he turned, he stopped the class. He said, this guy has got a really good idea here. He actually stopped the class and said, this is a very practical course and it's a very good career path to go down. He said, it's got a good employment rate. You should definitely go forward and study this. So I went forward and I did it, and I looked more into it, and it's just been an excellent choice, really. I've not looked back and said, oh, I wish I didn't do that. I thought it's opened a lot more doors than a lot of other options may have done for me, really. So.
Okay, great. So what made you choose our university, Cardiff Met?
So my sister studied in Cardiff, and my family have kind of been related to Cardiff with relatives and stuff. Mm-hmm. And they say it's just an excellent city in general. It's a capital city, but it's also very small. Mm-hmm. It's got everything in it. And at the same time, UCAS had you top of the recommendations for food science. There are a few other places, and this one linked a place that was really good location, really good tutors. I went to open day, and we had a look around and showed all of the facilities that you guys had, and it's just fantastic. All the stuff you have downstairs with the bakery and then the confectionery area, low care. It's just a brilliant place, brilliant facilities. And with that brilliant location to be in Cardiff, not far from my hometown, I just thought it's a definite pick. It was the only place I actually applied for as well. I only didn't do the 5, I did the 1, because I was dead set on here.
Oh, fantastic. That's good to hear. So during the course of your degree, did you find anything that was particularly challenging while you were here?
Yeah, it's a very hands-on course. Mm-hmm. What it does very well is you get the theory, and it links directly into the practicality of it and into businesses. And one of the main topics that did that was new product development, and that was a very challenging subject, really beneficial at the same time, mm-hmm. where you went through the entire stage process of getting a brief about something, what would happen in industry, where they'd say you get this brief, and then you go through the entire stage process, steps that I just didn't even know existed, go through all the way, and then you have a product that is yours. And it took so much effort to go through planning it. You get your recipe, you do all of these steps, you develop it, then you do sensory test it, and then you make sure you got the advertising right. And that was really challenging, really rewarding at the same time. And then it also had lots of scientific subjects where you go into a bit of the physics of how food operates in a factory, like how things will go through pipes and stuff. Mm-hmm. More things that you wouldn't necessarily think of beforehand, mm-hmm. when you think, oh, when I'm getting this lasagna from the supermarket, how on earth did it go through all these pipes to come together?
Yeah.
It was very challenging taking on these things that you just don't know about, but I found it quite easy to overcome it by really thinking about, right, okay, so this is what we've learned. And then you really put it into practice, like, okay, so this is exactly how it's going to do this, and how it ends up, and how it'll benefit a business. Lots of topics are challenging. None of them were easy, but a lot of them were beneficial, if not all of them. So dissertation as well, of course, was very challenging. Taking something that is completely your own and then just developing it. You get guidance from tutors, but to a certain extent, it's a minimal guidance, but takes you along the way. You do all your laboratory work. Well, I did a laboratory work. But if you do questionnaire, you have to do that and then go through the process of putting it together, the literature review, researching. It's all very difficult, but it's rewarding at the same time. It's the type of skills that you'll transfer forward into your next step. So if you're going to work in a different company that's doing this or that, then you're going to take these skills that were challenging, but then they'll feel familiar when you're in the business. I've done this. I've done the whole stage process. I've only got to do this. I know this. So it has been challenging, but very good at the same time.
Fantastic. So as you said, you graduated in 2016.
I did, yeah.
What did you think of the graduation day?
Graduation day was, it's just such a fantastic event. Everyone's just so happy in general. Everyone's all gowned up and stuff. And Cardiff Met has the iconic place in the bay. I can't remember the name of it.
Millennium.
Millennium in the Cardiff Bay. And visually, it's just absolutely stunning. It's absolutely stunning. You get great pictures from outside. It was a good day as well. It was quite sunny. And at the same time, the interior is brilliant. How it ran was excellent. My parents couldn't stop raving on about how fluid the entire process was. In other places, I think you sometimes gown up in a different area, then you walk down, you do something over here, then you walk down, you do something over there, but it's all in the same area. You go in, you get your gown, go out straight. If you want to do pictures, meet up with everyone, timings are all on. It runs like absolute clockwork. You don't have to worry about anything. I think in graduation, a lot of people will worry about, oh, what if I do this, or if I do this, or if I miss this, and it's just all done for you, and you can just enjoy the day. It was one of my favourite days. Like saying, oh yeah, it's the best day of my life. It was just a brilliant day, a very memorable day, and my entire family enjoyed it as well. So,
that's good. That's good.